Hey there everyone, Beesha here of BS Crafting, and I'm gonna give you a little tutorial on building roofs today. As you can see here, this is a little project that I have in the works, bit of a sneak preview. It's a large castle that I'm working on. It's gonna be a single dungeon, and I've started developing the look of some of the towers, and as you can see, I'm focusing mostly on making a bunch of different rooftops, some of which will probably be featured, others perhaps not. You can see I'm trying out some different patterns on this bulb here. I've already got a striped one. Bit of an interesting roof here as well. So anyway, yeah, I'm trying out different tower shapes and different designs, but I'll go over the basics with you, just some simple roofs to start out with. I'm not going to start out with these right away, because these take a little more time, obviously. So yeah, we'll go over to some simpler stuff. So this is an area that we haven't yet actually done a demo reel for, but this is actually going to be the wolf area. We're not exactly sure on a name, we're not sure on the character quite yet. Generally it's going to be sort of a ruined town, zombie infested, that sort of thing. As you can see, there's a number of different roof types. There's some domes, there's just straight roofs, there's these roofs here with the window banks. This is something that I'll show you how to build today, because these are quite nice, and they're actually quite easy to build and easy to adapt for other buildings. And it's a bit of an abbey here with you know, some peaked roofs as well, and turtle shell on top. Oh yes, and a globe over here. So we'll begin by teaching you this design. Very simple, and I hope you find it as nice as I do. To start us off, I've created a really simple building here. Really not much, there's nothing inside it. It's really it's a simple shape, so it should be easy to start out with. Put some windows on this side. Oh, not wood, windows. Anyway, the first thing that you're going to want to do is get the eaves together, and those are going to be half blocks. You can pick the material of your choice, but anything that has half blocks, stairs, and full blocks will work. And just continue that eave all around the perimeter of your building, and make sure that it goes one past the actual structure. Very simple. And then I like to build buildings in a certain way. I like to put a pillar every 3 blocks, and this actually simplifies building a lot. It basically turns all of your building projects into, you know, kind of modular houses, because if everything is in a 3x3 block, or a 5x5 block in this case, then the outcome tends to turn out very well. Everything fits together very nicely. Since these are 3x3, I'll start putting pillars on the outer bits of the 3x3 space. Too tall for now. Do that all around, and then staircases between. Very simple. Afterward, a single window in each bank, but skip one bank each time. That's going to be an intermediate space. It's just going to be filled with roof. You could technically make more windows, but it doesn't turn out perfectly, and this is why your stairs will actually come up over the window like this to make a sort of overhang. Then you'll put an upside down staircase there. Perfect. The window is inset. It's got a little bit of an overhang on top. And then this space, obviously, if you had a window here, suddenly you can't put your overhang. So this space we're actually going to fill up with full blocks. I like to put a upside down staircase on the inside as well. It just looks more supported. So that's what it looks like from here. And we just continue that pattern all the way. I like to do one type of block at a time, but it's really up to you what you do. It's your style of building. Upside down staircases once more. Very easy. Now to make the actual top of the roof, just extend these half blocks on top of the windows to meet each other. Doesn't matter if your roof isn't totally filled in yet, it eventually will be. This is just to get the basic shape of the top of the roof, and it helps you to fill in the rest. Now we'll get our intermediate spaces here. Could technically have done that before and kept my ceiling space clear, but that's okay. Now you'll notice that you've got these holes here, and if you put another half block, suddenly you've got this hole, and that's, you know, kind of unsightly. It's not great. So instead we'll just put a full block in there. Full block. Full block. I like to put a half block up here sometimes, or you could even put a staircase if you like. It's really up to you. But full block, full block, full block. Now depending on how you want the inside to look as well, you could technically use upside down staircases. It's a little bit more work, and I find unnecessary because I generally just put upside down staircases on the inside so that it has a bit of a cozy effect. You can also place these from the inside. It's quite simple. And you just continue onward like you're doing. And sometimes you'll notice these corners don't match up really perfectly. It's really up to you which direction you want the staircase to go in, or you could find a more elegant solution. In my opinion, it's not such a big deal to have them like this. Optimally, I'd love to have more versatile blocks, especially for diagonals, but for now I think this will do. It's not so bad that someone will be scared away from your roof anyway. And then once that's done, that's really the hard part. Just fill in the rest with your half blocks. Super, super simple. What I also like to do is, on wooden buildings, I like to put these staircases where the pillars are. Just looks like something's supporting the eaves. It also tends to break the monotony of the building a little. Instead of just a three-tone arrangement, you get a bit of this light natural wood instead of just, you know, straight dark wood. Gives it a bit of shape as well. If the wall is just flat, it's a little boring. Anyway, the same thing can be done on top. Another outer part for the eaves. Pillars that are too tall. Staircases. Windows. Every second window. Stairs on top for the overhang. Then connect your overhangs with half blocks. Oh. Sometimes you get a full block. That's not a big deal. Just break it or leave it if you like, but I like breaking them. fill in these areas. Main rule is wherever there's a sideways staircase on the outside, a full block on the inside does well. This will be a little bit more cramped on the inside since it's a narrower space. We'll just bust our way out of here. There's no door in this house. And you're upside down stairs. Whoop. And supports. And that's it. Very simple roof. I'll show you a quick example with even numbers just to show you. Here we have a 6x6 building. It's very similar to the other building. You start off in exactly the same way. Get your eaves together, one past the size of the building. Perfect. Same two tall pillars, except with 2 spaces between this time. Same staircases. And then same windows. Now for this design, you can either have wide windows, or sometimes I like to increase the size by 1. Get some nice 2x2 square windows. Exactly the same as the other one. In each corner, your solid block, and then link everything with half blocks. And upside down staircases to finish off the window bank. Very simple. Now the advantage of this roof design is actually twofold. It looks quite nice from the outside, but it also makes quite a pleasant room on the inside. These 4x4 designs are actually a decent amount of interior space for a bedroom. For instance, if I put a floor here, suddenly I have a cozy bedroom. Can fit a bed and a couple chests maybe. You can even put ladders and a trapdoor. There you have it. Fully functional little house. Well, without a door and sort of a messed up wall, but a nice little bedroom under the roof.